I said, whoa, it's envy over there on a box. I got the WWE belt on my waistline. I've been winning these debates back to back. I'm about to three-peat on their asses. 3-0 up in this chair. Yeah, I know it's not really fair, but prepare yourself, CJ. I'm gonna hit you with that suplex like I did back in that Airbnb.
Hey, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know where that was.
I wasn't there for that one.
I don't know what you talking about.
And I did a somersault.
Welcome, everybody. We are back on the attack with another episode of Freestyle Anime Podcast. Because you already know what it is. It's another episode of Straight Hands. All right, we getting another debate today. But before we get into it, remember, we are on the grind going up for your favorite anime podcast. So make sure you like and subscribe right down there, because we're going to get into it today. Now, real quick refresher on the rules before we dive in. All right, this is a strictly hands debate. So CJ got a character, Rico got a character, and they're going to be talking about their skills, their know-how, battle IQ, durability, and we're going to break down all those things to assess who would win in a pure hands debate. No powers, equalized stats, and no significant strength differences here and there. We're just trying to see who has the most technical fighting skill between these two characters. So on the floor here, CJ, who do you got representing you today?
I got the one, the only, Mr. Got you in the anime himself, Teen Goku.
Teen Goku.
Teen Goku or Kakarot, if you know what you're saying. Vegeta fans.
So I was saying, Rico, you know the name precedes itself. So who do you got in your corner to go up against Teen Goku?
Emmanuel, Shinero, Kenshiro, North Star.
Now this.
I hope I did that good. But my bad, y'all. I was looking at Maul over there, and I was supposed to look at y'all. So, you know, we here with it. But yes, we got the grandfather of all animes, the one that inspired every other anime out here, including Dragon Ball Z. So I'm gonna give y'all a taste.
Yeah, we got a battle of the greats today. Some good classic old school anime. This is your mom and dad grow up on this anime right here.
I had to do some research.
What? We ain't that old. What are you talking about? I grew up on this anime. What are you talking about?
Whoa. So that speaks for itself. That's all I'm saying.
He said
you walk right into that one. I'm not gonna lie.
When were you born?
Shinero.
I was born in 99, my friend.
1999?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Someone put the dinosaur music on.
We are ancient. But anyways, go ahead, and we got your host. You know, I don't know if you introduced Maul.
Okay, my bad. I didn't introduce anybody. CJ, Rico, and we got Maul over here on this side. Hopefully this time,
No.
So last time I was just pointing over here, looking over here.
Maul's in a little bubble right now because it's me versus.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Or he's in a wide screen that comes up.
Yeah.
What did it do, Maul?
Oh, I'm chilling, man. We just got through this winter snow. And so now the snow is finally melting. So we've been out here. We're finally outside.
Yeah. I heard it was in the negatives up there, man.
Listen, if you're not from Florida, I am sorry for you in that winter you had to deal with. But just know over here, we was warm.
Bro,
we
I
were
had
warm.
to scrape ice off my brother's windshield the other day.
We only got cold like 2 days. We got.
I hated it.
39, 34.
It was 32 one of them nights. Yeah, that is unacceptable for Miami area, man.
It felt unacceptable. It felt like it's 32, but it feels like 24. That's what
wind chill. Oh my God,
that wind is serious. I know y'all make fun of us Floridians because as soon as it hit 70, we in thick coat jackets like we from New York.
No, I'm telling you.
But it is.
Yeah, I have my puffer and my boots. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm telling every single person I know that moved from up north, they come live down in Florida for a year, 2 years.
They're not going back. They're not going back. They're not going back.
They tell like, bro, things your blood, bro.
It's cold. It's cold up there all the time. We barely get. It was record lows down here, bro. I wasn't outside, bro. I was like the iguanas, bro.
We have so much iguanas outside. Bro, I literally seen somebody pick one up and put it on the rock so the sun could hit it. Some of them were dead.
I seen someone literally covered head to toe.
Yes,
iguanas.
like in a parking spot, head to toe, just covered.
Iguanas.
Florida activities right here. Florida activities.
Hey, we're not afraid. Look, let me tell you something about being Floridian. We're not afraid of hurricanes. We're not afraid of dinosaurs. We're not afraid of alligators. We're not afraid of snakes, iguanas. We're not scared of them big spiders. Well, I'm afraid of spiders, but most of y'all not afraid of spiders. But we know what we are afraid of? That cold when it drops below 70.
Below 60, bro.
I see 70. Anything below 70 outside.
I'm a bit generous for a Floridian. I'm not gonna lie, but
we got zombies down here. When it get cold outside, we not going outside.
Yeah.
No, for real, because me Rico work outside, and so I was like, Rico told me one day, he said, bro, yo, it's 40 degrees, and how is he telling me this? I'm walking in snow, and it's 9 degrees. I said, don't talk to me about that right now.
The biggest jacket you ever seen shredded through snow. Oh man, it must suck down there, Rico. It's cold out here. Man, Rico around here for you.
But all right, let's get into it. Let's get
to
it.
what you've been waiting for, man. In the heavyweight corner.
So myself, Tyreek, and Maul over there, we are going to be the judges for today. So let them take the floor.
Yes, sir. You got my 2 minutes.
Hold on. Before we start, I just want to say this. I think with the cold, I solidified that if I could have one devil fruit, it would be Aokiji fruit. I don't think he feels cold anymore.
Yeah.
And I just need that because I was planning. Mom, when I tell you I was planning on moving up there, bro, I was looking at houses up there after you told me what you told me. I was looking at houses up there. And you know what happened? Yeah. Florida said, you think you gonna leave me? I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. And guess what? I ain't leaving no more. Florida said, you think you about to leave? Let me show you what it's gonna be like over there.
Thank you, mother.
About what's
we
understand.
I don't think you could have done it. I don't think you could. I think that day when it snowed and we had a foot of snow, so you had to like shovel the snow out of your little front door or drive through, so you could drive your car. Cause you can't move your car. Like your car, you can press that ice right there. Your car ain't moving, man. No traction, like bruh. And so
I think I came to the realization sooner than you. Because I remember thinking about like, damn, what are we gonna do if CJ move? You're not going up there.
I wasn't even worried, Ty. It wasn't even a thought for me. I wasn't even worried. But let's get into it, man. I'm sorry, y'all. This is no taking no brain over. Brain freeze.
I'm dead.
But anyways, man, Ty, start my 2 minutes.
Yep.
All right, let's go. All right, man. We introducing Kenshiro. This dude is a student, and he is a master of his technique. He got taught in a martial art class that dates back. Their philosophy goes back from 1,000 to 2,000 year, where they teach you this technique. Only one student gets picked, and out of his brothers, he was picked. And if you watch the show, his brothers actually really hated him for being picked, being the chosen one. The Hutoku Shinku, I believe it's called. I'm botching the name, bro. Let me make sure I got the name right. I'm botching the name, bro. But Kokito Shinken.
Kokuto Shiken.
Yeah, Kokito Shinken. It's a Chinese martial arts. It did it back to 1,000 to 2 years, like I said. And it really key on hitting those acupuncture points where he can, as you've seen in his show, he could deliver a blow and hit 708 acupuncture points that we actually have in our bodies. And he can do that. And some of them can allow you to cut off stop a limb from functioning. Or he could just completely hit your blood vessel and have you explode from within. So that's what happens. So that can literally actually happen. It causes your blood vessels to failure, so you can actually die from within. So if he actually hits those points, and the show exaggerated, but we do know in acupuncture science it can actually heal certain things for you. Make like the tissues, the cell, the blood T cells or whatever go to a certain point. So in the show he does it. He helps his girl regain her vocals back when he uses. So it could be used as a defense, and it could be used as to help you stay healed, and also. But it was meant to assassinate. It was meant to assassinate you and to kill you from within. That's where he got taught that. And he was the successor that was chosen out of his brothers. And in the show, some people use about 30%, but he uses 70% of that power, which allows him to tap into different techniques. With those powers, he has to be very accurate in how he does it with being on the offensive side.
And that is time.
All right.
CJ, you got your 2 minutes to go and introduce your character.
2 minutes starting now. So I'm here introducing someone who really doesn't need introductions, but we gonna try to do my best to try to learn y'all something y'all didn't know. So first and foremost, I was limited with the person I got. I couldn't get Goku full out, so I got Teen Goku, correct? Mm-hmm. Correct. So I got Teen Goku. So that means all the way of the Goku from the end of Dragon Ball, before Dragon Ball Z. And let me tell you, I don't know if many people seen Dragon Ball. I know Black Mobile has. Shout out Black Mobile. You know about this. Dragon Ball, Goku in Dragon Ball is a monster, different breed. He was doing things that even in Dragon Ball Z we didn't see other people doing. Like he was a complete monster. He graduated from the Turtle Hermit School and Kami and Popo School. You know what I'm saying? How you get trained by God himself, because that's what Kami means. God himself. You know what I'm saying? And Korn. Let's not forget Korn. As a child, he was doing unheard of things, superhuman things. He is just that guy. When it comes to training does not have an outlier for Goku. Goku is that guy. When he sees something, he just does it. It took Master Roshi 50 years to develop the Kamehameha. Goku learned it instantly. That's just who we going up against. This man did not and will not stop. Anytime he was facing a hard challenge in training with Master Roshi as a child, this is a child Goku. I'm not even using Teen Goku yet. As a child, Master Roshi got him to run up 1,000 stairs just by saying, your grandfather did it. And he was like, did he really? I'm going to keep going. And he did it with no problem. He doesn't get tired. He plowed a whole field barehanded, no tools. Him and Krillin together. He had to do construction work with just at first they started with tools, and then he had graduate as they got further into training, they had to use bare hands, and he had to do construction work with breaking stones and stuff with his bare hands as a child.
That is time for you also. Okay, so now we got the introductions out of the way. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of the arguments. So Rico, you got your 5 minutes to go through and
hold on before you start.
Well, Kenshiro omae wa mo shinderu Teen Goku.
All right, I'm ready. All right, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Goku.
So back to what I was saying about his technique. One thing I forgot to mention to you guys, that technique, the successor has to master, or else they erase your memory so you don't remember the technique at all. That is the Kutsuko Shinken. So they erase your memory, or they you get kicked out of the school, or they cut off your limbs. Like you're done with that technique. It's very extreme. It is a culture that's passed through Chinese culture. So it's actually a real culture where the father has to pick a successor. Like I said, he picked it out of the sons. And then, so he has 70% of the technique, and he has the Art of Dragon Breath, which resists attacks from pressure points. So he can resist other fighters who are skilled at pressure points. So he's able to fight that off. And he also has, he's able to learn people's techniques while fighting within them. So the technique of the style allows him to learn people's fighting skills while he's fighting them. It also allows him to emit aura further, which he can use ki blasts, but we're not going to use it in this argument. But one thing I was saying with this, you have to be really strong to use this, because you're hitting someone's chakra point. I mean, acupuncture points. So you got to be very strong, and you have to be very precise in where you hit. So like he can use this to either help somebody that's hurt, or he can either use this to attack somebody and go for the finish blow. And it was invented for the finish blow. So one thing I want to bring out, like I keep mentioning about his brothers. One of his brothers, he was fighting his brother. They were going through literally a bloodshed fight where this is one of those fights in the anime when you watch, they're duking it out, they're bleeding. His brother cut him open, left a gash here, and then he hit him with an elbow, knocked him out, and he gets right back up, and he hits his brother right back too with the same shots and cut him open. So in a lot of fights, he is left open and wounded. Just to begin the show, he was hit 7 times by his arch nemesis Shin, who uses the opposite technique of his. So it's like a yin and yang in the show. And he left like 7, like let's say bullet holes in his body, which left him in the desert. They thought he was dead. So he survived 7 days just staying there. He went 3 months without eating food, walking the desert to make it back. So that's just, he can go 3 months without eating. That's just to go show you his durability, his resistance, his mental fortitude of how he's built as a fighter. Yeah, and even that, he gets his rematch with Shin, and he knocks Shin's out. He kills Shin again. With Shin can his technique is he can kill you from outside, versus as Kenshiro's, he can kill you from within. So Shin, every time he hits somebody, it's like he has his fingers are like a sharp knife that he's attacking or hitting somebody with. So when his brother Raul, the one he was fighting with, I have never seen somebody aura farm and transform on a freaking horse. I was sitting there like, what the hell going on? This man was on a horse, just aura all over him, saying, brother, show me what you got. And they both were going off, and it's that tension in anime. Yeah, bro.
afterwards.
And you know, like their fight was so incredible, just like where I could see where a show like Dragon Ball Z picked up from. The earth is shaking, rocks are flying, all that stuff. So they do that, and him and his brother duke it out to the point where they're going for the last kill shot, and it got stopped by the girl. And his brother admits, like, "Yo, if we was to go for the last one, you would have killed me." So that just to show you his durability. He's willing to duke it out with people. And then one of his good technique moves, he can literally produce about 50 punches or more in 3 seconds. Just to paint that picture, Floyd Mayweather, I wrote it here, can produce 50 punches in 10 seconds. So that's 5 punches in average. Muhammad Ali can produce 12 punches in 2.8 seconds. So if you level Kenshiro to a human fight, he's with the most elite fighters when it comes to speed with his hands. This man can actually throw hands. So that's why when you see him do all those flashes and hit those acupuncture points, you blow up. That's because his hands are actually really... That boy's fast, bro. So I think in this fight with him and Goku, he's going to show that speed. He's going to get Goku on the ropes. If Teen Goku does not protect himself, he can get hurt. And Kenshiro can hit a blow in his shoulder or his arm and turn off a limb. And he could be fighting with one arm in the fight. So I think he would corner him in this fight. And it makes a very good fight because Goku has been through a lot of martial arts tournaments against Tien, against Yamcha, Master Roshi, Jackie Chan. And a lot of those fights, one thing you really got to remember that is always true about Goku, just like there's death and taxes, Goku loses that first fight. So I think Kenshiro, my boy, can get this first fight. And then maybe the second time, Goku can, then get that. But to go back into a little bit more Kenshiro, man, like I said.
That is time right there.
Wow. I thought that said more time.
Nope.
All right, go ahead.
I saw you looking. I was like, I don't know why he was continuing like you got more time.
No, I seen
Fire
5:46. I'm like, damn, I got a lot of time left.
5:04.
Good shit.
He's counting to 5 minutes instead of going reverse.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead, y'all boys. Go ahead, CJ.
All right, CJ.
All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go.
Well, you got to sit up.
So,
Ready?
and let's get it. So we got Teen Goku here, right? I'm gonna just break down some of the best techniques that Teen Goku, once again, Mr. Steal Your Techniques, learns on the fly. Because Goku, when it comes to techniques, bro, if he sees that it's useful, he sees that you showing out a little too hard, he gonna put it in his bag. So first things first, and let's not forget he learns things on the fly. So I'm gonna start with his endurance and his training feats. As a child, he went through very extremist training with his labor with Master Roshi. He had to plow, like I said earlier, he had to plow an entire field by hand. He had to perform heavy construction works with using minimal tools, and then eventually getting to the point where he had no tools. And then the tools he was using was all mechanical tools, no power tools, no drills, no nothing. He had to use like a pickaxe and stuff like that. Then we got he had to swim across it. He swam across an entire ocean with rocks and a floaty behind him. He had to swim with no land. I'm telling you, like dead ocean. Swam all that by himself. He had to run across a vast desert carrying stones with Master Roshi and Krillin. And this was all daily. He did this all in one afternoon. See what I'm saying? This was morning workout because how Master Roshi's training was, you worked out in the morning, you learned during the in the afternoon, and then you took a break. Eat, sleep, and it was work hard, sleep, and eat plenty is the Turtle Hermit way. And that's what they did daily. Another thing, when he trained with Kami and Mr. Popo, he had to train in a hyperbolic time chamber, where inside the hyperbolic time chamber, everybody know it's hell to live in. If you're not prepared, you would die in the hyperbolic time chamber. It's literally, the environment is so harsh that unprepared body is damaged from just stepping inside. You know what I'm saying? He had to survive and adapt to that as a child. And then he had to climb Korn's tower just to meet Korn, and come to find out, though, Korn didn't have no special training for him. The whole training was you climbed the tower. You got up here. And so as a child, he's already climbing mountains. And Korn's tower ain't no like little tower. Ain't no guitar down here in Hollywood. No, I'm talking like thousands of feet in the air. And then he also had magical training. So there was a crown on top of a mountain where you go up top to the mountain and you pick up the crown. When you pick up the crown, it activated a thunderstorm. And then when the thunderstorm activated, wherever the crown is, lightning will strike. And your job was to dodge the lightning. He did that the first time. And then he got hit the second time because he was celebrating. And he tanked that. I'm just saying. Durability right there. He tanked that and fell off the mountain. So, So he's out here dodging lightning and taking lightning. So we know Rico out here, his man is getting shot. Couldn't be Goku. Goku's been shot. We seen Bulma shoot him with a Uzi several times. Couldn't be Goku. But let's go get back into it. So his durability, when it goes down to durability, he's fought throughout having multiple broken bones. He's fought fights where at the end of the fight he had to be in a full body cast still fighting when he fought Piccolo Jr. He's been shot by firearms, tanked those, then have been struck by natural lightning, took those energy beams. He shrugged those off. But let's go back into some of the techniques that he learned. Let's see his movement speed. And that's really where it comes down to Goku's fighting style. This man does not sit still. His whole fighting style is bob, weave, jump higher. He jumps thousands of feet into the air. He has after image where he'll sit there, disappear. You will be looking at the tournament grounds. The tournament grounds is just a square. How do you disappear in a square? You can't hide behind nothing. He just vanished. I'm gone. I'm behind you. And then guess what? You on the floor because I skied your ass. Let's also talk about his weighted clothes. Piccolo got it from somewhere. I ain't gonna hold you. Piccolo wasn't the first person to have weighted clothes. We saw when that boy took off the weight. You think Rock Lee was the first person to drop the weights? Nah, let's go and take it back to Goku. That man took off the boots, took off the shirt. Tien was in a world of pain. That boy didn't know what to do. All right. So with the hybrid martial arts of Popo and Kami and Master Roshi's teachings, Goku just really knew. And one of the first things Goku ever learned was when he fought Grandpa, when he came back to life, was to protect your weaknesses, because Grandpa grabbed him by the tail and said, look, didn't I always tell you need to protect your tail and your weaknesses, your blind spots? And he was like, you're right. So that's very early on he was taught. This is still just child Goku. I'm not even on Teen Goku yet. This is just child Goku learning certain things that you need to be able, you don't get hurt if you don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? When he fought Tien and he was doing the after image attack with Tien, he learned that mid-fight. The original time when he fought Tien as a child, he learned that mid-fight. He almost won the world tournament as a child. The only person who he lost to was Jackie Chun, who was Master Roshi.
All right, and that is time right there for you as well. I think these are solid arguments on both sides. I'm not going to lie.
I'm ready.
But
agreed.
Both teams do get 2 minutes to rebuttal and close their arguments here. So Rico, you can go ahead.
Here's my rebuttal. Just to go back to what he said, it wasn't that he got shot. It was he got hit by Shin, and I was trying to give an example. So that was a bad example on my part. But Shin, when he hits you, it's like with a knife. So he took 7 of those in the chest. So it wasn't like he got shot. So just to go back to that. And then in that tournament, CJ brought up with Goku and Tien. That first tournament, actually Tien won that tournament because
Tien won
that. But one thing I want to say is when I was watching that, yes, he was doing after images and stuff. Tien was still able to catch Goku and deliver multiple punches and had him damn near like he was up against a wall in the damn field. So seeing that, I'll show you the video after. Seeing that, I'm just like, yo, if he let Kenshiro catches him like that, those ain't just regular punches because he ate them. Yeah, Tien did that. But if he hit them acupuncture point in this fight, oh yeah, he's shutting his system now. It's done. He's shutting his system now. Goku's just gonna sit there and lay there like, damn, I could keep going, but I can't move. So just to give you guys a little bit more about Kenshiro with his speed, he can react he dodged light key blasters in his anime. There's people moving faster than the speed of light. He's keeping up with those guys as well too. So in the speed par with a Teen Goku that we're going against, he can keep up with Teen Goku in the speed department. There's no like question to me about that. Also, he can smell poison, and he's immune to a lot of the toxins in the world that he lives in because the earth is not the same anymore. And like I said, he can deliver 50 punches in less than 10 seconds, bro. 3 seconds, my bad. He can target, pinpoint, accuracy, account on Goku. So I just think in this fight, his combat ability is going to show. And like I said, Goku takes a couple of L's before he gets into those fights. And then one of the more durability point that I want to make sure is when he got hit with his brother, he took the stab.
That is time. That is time.
All right.
Got to pace yourself a little better, my friend.
I know.
All right, you ready? When you're ready.
Okay. Now. Okay, so I would like to point out the fact that Rico says that he think Goku could that his character could hang with Goku in the speed department. That feat that he brought up with TM did win the tournament when Goku was a child. Goku won the tournament when he was an adult because he beat Piccolo Jr. And that was the last tournament of Dragon Ball. This is the Goku we were talking about, the same Goku who beat TN. Also, I want to talk about his adaptability. Goku goes against people with some of the craziest techniques. People who literally don't take showers on purpose so they can have a smelly punch. You know, people who can sprout 4 arms, 3 eyes, dodo arm raise, all that. He never knows what his opponent is going to attack with, so he always has to be on the defensive, and he always has to be on the go to adapt to who he's going against. And that's one day where it really brings down to Goku. He is really counter focused. He lets his opponent goes first, and then he counters the attack that's coming, and he just does not get hit. He is very fast. He has perfect timing. He has pressure breaking. His spatial awareness is on point. He can sense when people are coming. He can sense when people are trying to be behind him. He can sense when people are trying to get the drop on him. And like I said, when it really comes down to Goku, he does not sit still. He does not sit in front of you and fight you one-on-one. He's going to jump in the air. He's going to jump behind boulders. He's going to pick up a rock. And that's another thing I want to bring up. Goku fights dirty. That motherfucker will bite the fuck out you.
Yeah, he will.
He do not care. He do not care. He said, "Oh, you got me in a hole?" He will bite the fuck out you. He do not fight fair. And I really feel like that's really going to play a really big part in this fight, because once again, when it comes to getting an advantage, Goku would do anything to get that advantage because he loves fighting. And you know what? When it really comes down to it, that man is just too damn mobile. Because I've seen people fighting in this man's shows, and it's usually a stand-up fight. Like, it's head-to-head. But
And that
Goku
is time for you. That's time for you as well, my friend.
Can I clear some of the capper?
No, bro, no cap clearing allowed. Fact check in the comments for us, so let us know. All right, me and Maal gonna take a second to deliberate here.
Go ahead.
And then we're gonna come back with our verdict.
Good stuff, CJ. Good stuff. That was
Goku,
fun.
man.
No. I truly believe though, if there was to fight, this would be that age Goku. He'd be teaching Goku a lesson. That's what I think.
You really think so?
Yeah. Because when I was like putting it together, I was just like, maybe we should have used the second Goku when he fought Tien, low key. But go ahead.
When he fought Tien.
No, the second time you brought when he fought Tien, I think that Goku would have did a.
That's what we talking about. That's Teen Goku. There's Kid Goku, and then there's Teen Goku. Teen Goku's at the very end of the story.
Dragon Ball, yeah.
No, but when you go through it, you're talking about the second time he fought Tien.
Yeah. When he fought Piccolo Jr. Yeah, that's Teen Goku.
That's Teen Goku.
Oh, because
It doesn't seem like it because he's tall.
Yeah. But in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
When you look up, when I was doing my research and looking up Teen Goku, in the thing they were showing where they counted the teen in some of those fights, they were considering it Teen Goku too.
Yeah, because technically he's a teen, but
he was a teen. He was
like,
just short. But that second tournament, he was tall.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm taking all of that from all the way from there. That's what I thought.
We still got that.
Nah,
we still got that.
Bro, come on, bro. You're forgetting some of the fights that Goku's
I'm not.
been in.
I literally went through all the fights.
The same ones when he was older.
Yeah, there was a lot of L's in there too.
Should have brought us some more of those.
I did. I said
I need something though. Ty, I think the problem with me that I'm gonna need to do to bring up one more thing for me that I don't feel like they touched on or brought up is fighting IQ or adaptability. So can we have? You feel like they did?
Yeah,
I mean, I brought up adaptability.
He brought up a couple of stuff. Rico didn't really get into it. No, I'm not gonna lie. Some kind of what. Waiting behind my.
But I feel like the way CJ brought up adaptability, it was more so he had the ability to just learn on the fly.
I mean,
I don't know. Okay, I think I put that somewhere else for me.
I just felt like it was the IQ of having to learn a style that literally like.
I also said. But I'm saying
specifically.
I also said with Master Roshi, they had to do the studying.
You did say that. You did mention that. Okay.
A sharp mind. You can't. What did Master Roshi said exactly? He was like a strong body is nothing with a sharp mind or something like that.
Oh, that's what I was about to get into. Okay, fuck.
No, I see what Rico's saying, because when you do look up Teen Goku, you do get the small ones.
Yeah,
you also get the tall ones.
You do get the tall.
Yeah, but majority of it is that.
Yeah, the majority of it.
But go ahead. What's your
because
score?
I'm in them all. I'm ready.
The tall one is like literally the end of Dragon Ball. It's like 3 episodes or 4 episodes. So they're gonna show you most of this.
When Bulma was like, "Dang, I missed out," which is a crazy statement. I'm not gonna lie.
She was like, "How much older than Goku?"
He was a teenager and he was a kid.
Right, I'm ready.
Sounds like grooming to me.
I'm ready.
You ready, Mo? You want to go first?
Sure, I don't mind going first.
All right.
So when it comes to fighting style and martial
Arts.
foundation arts, I mean, yeah. What's it called? Oh, I'm using the instead of using the chart, I'm using the other score.
Bro, you
the bullet points.
I'm just saying martial arts.
Oh, you saying martial arts? Oh, that was you just saying. Okay, bet. I went towards more Rico because Rico actually gave more so like a fighting style and what he do and how he attacks certain things with the attributes and how that's his goal and he mastered like and it was more so I like that. I like that. And then don't get me wrong, CJ, you did give training. The training was more so I feel like you went towards more of stamina and durability where to plow a field by just a pickaxe is insane. Like if you say come on by hand to swim across ocean stuff like that, those are really, I mean, we seen the marathon where people got to swim, run thousands of miles and stuff like that, and he's doing that like at a young age at ease. That's insane. And to climb the mountain. So therefore, I definitely went more. I feel like the way you brought up his training regimen and the way you went about it, definitely for sure. Stamina, durability, I gave that for sure to Goku, to how you brought it. But for me, when it came to like the fight, it didn't really give anything. But I love how you brought up the whole, he's the first original to be wearing weighted stuff and weighted gear. I like that because you know what, that is a form of, that he is the first person to wear that. So it just wasn't strong enough to compare how Rico brought up the fighting style fight and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to execution, I also went that with Rico because of that example of Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather with the boxing. I like, man, like that's a great example of taking something and bringing it inhuman. So I definitely went that. And you just went with, hey, he Mr. Technique, we can still, Mr. Technique still like, all right, that's it. All right. I mean, and don't get me wrong. Like, and I feel like it's because he just able to just learn to comment on the fly instantly. Is like, I need something to more of a technique. So, but when it came to Kennen example, CJ, you killed it. I ain't gonna lie. CJ, you went ham on the Kennen examples. I thought I'm talking about like.
I remember it. I watched this old ass show. I was like, I'm saying names. Y'all like, who Raul? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but hey, I'm just saying, CJ, you get to give a lot of Kennen examples. I'm talking about like, I just got CJ in that. I'll give more adaptability and fighting IQ, the more so CJ as well too, because CJ gave more how Goku overcame more certain stuff. Where hey, you used it more so how to like of a stamina durability concept way. Where cause you brought up how he survived, 7 days in the desert while being gashed and stuff like that. When it came to more stamina durability aspect, I think I would have enjoyed it if why he was starving, how did he get through it or fight something like that? I don't know, like just something a little bit more that I can pull from.
The man just samurai'd it. Nigga just, I don't know how much you saying.
Yeah, nigga survived off doom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I just needed something more when it came to fighting IQ and adaptability. I feel like you didn't give that. CJ gave that.
I definitely agree with you guys. I left the fighting IQ. I didn't bring much. There's a good bunch of example, but I didn't bring some. So I definitely agree with that.
So yeah, and because of that, so when it came to fighting IQ, Kennen example and stamina, CJ won those categories while you won the first two categories, and so just by just default like that, CJ automatically wins. For me on my end, I got CJ.
All right, let me give you my perspective on it here, because I actually kind of graded somewhat opposite to you here, Maul. I think. Let me give my rationale too.
Really?
The fighting style and like the martial arts of it, I gave that more to Goku because I felt like CJ represented more things that he learned throughout the course of everything. Right? He talked about the after image. He talked about stealing techniques from people and the different things he did over the course of time, being trained by different people and mastering all their techniques. Right? So I felt like he has the wealth of knowledge more so than Kenshiro. But I definitely feel like in terms of like specifically technique and execution, Kenshiro is more of a master of the specifics, is his specific martial art, than Goku kind of is of everything, at least at that point in time.
Yeah.
Because he's like deadly with his specific martial. He knows everything about it. So,
I say Goku can't kill people.
that's not what I mean. He don't kill people as well.
I mean, at that time he was not killing them.
He was no.
You see
Goku
what
back then
happened to
was more
General
killer.
Tao or Mercenary Tao. You see what happened to Mercenary Tao?
Don't bring up Mr.
No, but you know what I mean. So I'm saying like Kenshiro is like specifically he knows everything about his martial art, where Goku like he kind of does it by instinct a lot of times. I feel so it's a little bit different, Now next up for
this guy was picked as the next successor.
yeah.
And all his brothers tried to kill him for that.
Jealous. But for canon examples, yeah, I gotta go with Goku for that one. He just got too much to draw from. Like there's so many like this story, this story.
Going to stories, y'all just want align with them. That's it.
And I'm just saying, throw a little sauce in there next time. I'm listening. Listening. For fighting IQ, also too, I gotta kind of lean to Goku for this one. I'm not gonna lie, because the way I see it, like he's just going up against stranger people. He's got to figure out like how to go against them and utilize his techniques in order to overcome them. And he's constantly pivoting, kind of like how CJ was saying there.
Yeah.
So I felt like battle IQ is a little bit different when you have your one technique and it's just like a darn near insta kill move 99% of the time.
No, that's why I brought Shin up. Shin is
so
yang and yin, where he's the outside vert, he's the introvert.
Yeah.
So that's
No,
where No, I'm just to clarify. That's how he lost the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So the second time he fought him, he understood what to do next.
Of course,
I
yeah.
should have just went into more details with that.
No, you're fine. I'm saying like I did take that into consideration because I was thinking about it as battle IQ, but it wasn't as in depth as that one.
Yeah.
Now for stamina and durability, I'm giving that one to Kenshiro because Goku, the worst that you kind of said was when he was like in a full body cast, being like left for dead, bleeding out in the desert, walking for like a month. You said right? 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
Bro, insane. That is endurance to the max.
I'll
That's
give
crazy.
you that. I'll give you that because I'm just saying.
How
I'm
you
just saying.
survive? They thought he was dead when he put him like this nigga alive.
You know what I should have said? You know what I should have said? Goku died and came back. Now what? Now what?
We both did. We both did. You got which back?
He said to walk back. That was a long way on the same way. But that was Dragon Ball Z.
DQ'd.
Ring out.
Yeah.
But for last thing, for the debate quality, I do think Rico had the better debate overall. His points felt a little bit more streamlined and consistent, where I felt like your debate was a little bit more scattered, kind of all over the place. But that's kind of the nature of having all these different examples and crazy stuff to go over. But I do feel like Rico had a slightly better debate format and everything and how it was presented. But overall, based on the score that I had here, that still does lean towards Goku. As the
Oh
winner.
my god!
I'm sorry.
I'm
You just barely
in
had to do
a
that.
fight. I lost. I'm gonna take the L, guys. But in the actual, if they were to step in the ring, Kenshiro got that all day.
Honestly, that would be a really fun like spin-off episode or something.
Yeah, if they were at that age where he was, yes. But Goku, adult Goku, then yeah, it'd be way tougher. And I think he just has more to beat him for sure.
Well, yeah.
Again, no powers of the contest.
No powers even still, but adult Goku, he has more training. He has more time.
Yeah,
he had more people to train
I think he'll be able to fend off after one blow of knowing that, yo, this dude touches me, like I'm done.
But then that's
whereas
the thing,
young Goku, I think he would get caught.
But even if you did like hit Goku in a certain way, you don't think Goku would have been like, oh, I can do that too.
That's why I said no, but that's why I said he could fend off that.
Oh, he can fend it off because he knows
his technique allows him to fend that
I really
off.
don't know for sure. Is the same biology the exact same as human biology?
I wasn't gonna bring that up because once again we were saying that if they're human. So I really didn't want to be like, well, he is saying so that pressure point might be on this side.
He like, hey, look,
I'm just curious.
He gonna hit 708 of them. He gonna figure where it's at.
Gonna be one of these.
That's how he does it in the 50
but
punches.
Where do y'all switch at?
But the thing is, and like you said to your point, you were just like some of them helps him, so you can be like, and be like,
no.
Great.
But he has to actively be trying to help you.
No, I know.
But in a fight where he's taking people out, no. Then they go for death blows.
I was laughing though when Rico was just like Goku will be like down, like, dang, I can't get up. I'm falling and I can't get up.
He gonna be looking like I can move, but all right. I finally take my first L of the tournament, guys.
It had to happen eventually. It doesn't
feel good. It doesn't feel good.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna lie. I think Kenshiro beating a lot of other people, so I'm kind of happy to have him out of the
You got taken out. That nigga. When I was looking at it, I was like, yo, this dude,
Goku. I was like, oh god.
The more I was reading, the more confident I got. I was like, yo, this dude's a problem. He is
a problem.
Yeah, he could take him out.
Man. I genuinely think you could have had that if things
I
had been a little
could
bit
have.
different.
Yeah. I know. I left a little meat on the bone.
It's all right. I'm not saying it was bad. It was a good debate.
If we could have just gave Goku just a little bit of key, just a little bit.
They both have ki. That's where it came from.
What do you mean? What came from?
Like
the idea of ki.
Kenshiro they're the one who started the ki blasters.
Oh, really?
Yes, bro. That's why I said he can transmit the aura and it makes him shoot out ki blasters.
Kenshiro's like the godfather of fighting.
Yeah, when I was watching the fights, I was like, his brother's on a horse and they look like they're charging. They are charging up, bro.
I need to see that scene. I was like, they go on a horse?
They go on a horse. Both of them charging up, bro. And it's not just like a little small horse. It's one of them like big old horses, bro. He is the lieutenant on the field, bro. I got you because I was watching it last week. All right, go ahead. So it's Maal and Ty. We hope you enjoyed that debate.
Yes. Let us know what you thought in the comments. If you think the arguments were good, what points you would have made differently. Oh, I'm curious. I'm curious about this one especially.
Yeah, so everybody, we going up with Ty versus Maal. We got another one.
Damn, bro.
Here we go. Maal, who you bringing?
You break it through my intro.
Gabimaru, the white hair
Ty,
assassin.
who you bringing?
Yeah, man, get this Hell's Paradise out of here. I got Yor from Spy Family, bro.
Ooh.
Trash.
Ty's coming with the first female pick of the game.
Yes.
Mhm.
Two attacks.
So here we go. We going assassin for assassin. It's ass for ass. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So first of all,
I was trying to keep it straight.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. That's what I asked. I'm like, whoa, where we go with this?
I got you. Go ahead, Ma.
Okay, ready, Maal? Go ahead.
first of all, we're gonna talk about Gabimaru. You know, let's just get this out the way. He got the white hair syndrome. Pretty much, as in any white hair character is gonna be OP, no matter what. All right. And I feel sorry for you because this is Gabimaru the Hollow, the legendary assassin from Owaki Village. Let's be clear now. All right. So he about to put them hands on Yor, and I don't think Yor gonna be ready for that, bruh. And what that nigga do ninjutsu. That man got hands. Oh, and I want to sit there and say, you know, when it comes to killing, the man is completely shed of any remorse. That man, that once he got a mission to set out, you're straight dead, no matter what. That is Gabimaru the Hollow. And we're just gonna start off with that.
Okay. That's it. Okay. You sure?
That's all.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And I think you're a little overconfident. All right, when are you ready?
Whenever you ready, sir.
All right. So let's get into it. The Thorn Princess, Yor Forger herself. She is the quintessential assassin, the quintessential female assassin, especially, right? Because not only does she got weapons, but she got hands too, because the way she was piecing up people in her series. All right. And one thing I want to say off the rip is that she will kill you with a smile on her face, bro. She will be the most polite and take you, and you will not even realize what's going on. Your head will just be gone, or you just have a pole in your head, bro. You dead, done. And I'm talking about from any distance. You got snipers looking down on her, just like, yeah, I got this light, gone, thrown all the way up there, extremely precise, right through the scope. Like, she is a deadly killer in every way, shape, and form. And half the time, she's not even trying for real. I'm just being honest. It's normally casual. She's like, oh, this is like my day job. It's what I do in my free time. Yeah, it's kind of like a hobby, low key. Now, if you were taking her at her full, most serious potential, like any of the times where she has to protect Anya, and you see the kind of devastation that she can lay down, this is who we're talking about, right? Get Gabimaru out of here, because Yor is going to put that man in the dirt, and he's not even going to know what's happening to him, because he, especially him, underestimates the heck out of his opponents all the time. All the time. I say, look at how many people he goes up against. Oh, I can probably get them with this. Okay, I gotta break out the fire. All the time. So he's gonna get snuck by yours. You're gonna put that man to sleep, grab him by the neck, snip, done. That's it. That's my intro.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
He wants to go short. I'm not gonna say that I won because of time advantage. I don't like how you said that.
I don't know where you're going with that. All right, ready?
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, Maul, come on, bring it.
All right, we're going to talk about Gabimaru, all right, in Owaki Village. And I want to talk about more so about Owaki Village that we go into. Owaki Village is where most assassins are trained from. And this is where all top assassins around the mankind world is trained, all right? So these are all top tier assassins across the world. In this village, people are trained. In this village, this is for the deadliest assassins in mankind. Right, and this is the place where they are known for its gore and horror, and shinobi are trained in this type of place. They are subject to inhuman degrees of pain and torture, so they won't be subject to limited to human limitations. And the only person to truly ever master that was only Gabimaru. No other person was able to completely get rid of their emotions, their pain, don't feel no physical pain, will complete the mission, and will never fail and always come back at a very young age, before the man was even 16 years old. To be clear on that. And also, to tell you how bad this clan is, Gabimaru, while he was born as an infant, the chief master killed his parents and say, yeah, I'm gonna take him and raise him. And so therefore, when it comes to that, when you talking about he gonna kill what you're gonna kill with a small face, that man gonna kill you, look in your soul and have no remorse. So fuck with a smile. With no remorse. Furthermore, when it comes to technique and execution, when it comes to that, right? Like I said, he already got that hair white syndrome. That nigga's already OP, okay? So we're not going to, at a very young age, he was able to manifest at the Milwaukee Village, what you would call, quote unquote, what you would call the special forces, Navy SEALs, which will any top of the tier combat training that you can think of any mankind that we go through. We call Navy SEAL go through a Hell Week. Special Army Force, they got their own version of Hell Week. Ranger, he's already doing that at a very young age already, and he are going to special places and assassin the top tier people in the world, and he's doing that with no doing that on his own. And because he's doing that at such a young age and climbing up through the ranks, that's how she actually developed the name Gabimaru the Hollow, to let go of any emotion and guilt when completing the mission and task. So, this is insane attribute as a human being, no matter what. And I want to even talk about his ninjutsu though, man. His ninjutsu is just one thing. That's another thing of just saying, but that man got Naruto powers. That is anything, bro. That shit is insane. But we just talking about straight hands only. We only talk about straight hands. But we gonna talk about his durability that I want to sit and talk about is unmatched. That I don't think Yor can compete. Why this man was being beheaded in the very first episode? We seen this man was able to make his neck so strong that he snapped the fucking sword. Oh, also in that first episode, they set that man on fire and he walked out of it, while also trying to pierce him too. I don't know what Yor is doing to survive anything like that, or doing anything that show that capable of doing as well too. Oh, and you want to talk about fighting IQ as well too? An ability to go ahead and harden his body at will. Remember facing the giant? How they didn't even know how to take care of the giant, and how he was able to, figure it out by finding the giant, and that he had the foresight to predict the person's movement based on the previous movement they already made. You already don't got no foresight. So after that first move, if she don't hit, oh, that bitch dead. On the ground.
Out of
here. Immediately. And because of this man training and because of who he is, you can't set this man on fire. Any weapon you choose, like she said, you got weapons and shit. No weapon can pierce him, because in the day he can snap it. And also because he can harden his body at will. Remember the giant that he was facing? That giant went on rampage killing everybody. That giant took a giant big ass tree, swung and hit that nigga. Gabimaru got up. Hey, what's up? Let's run these paws. I'm about to put you down. Then, while the giant was beating him up and he was bleeding and stuff like that, oh, that nigga say it's over. Let me put my mask up. Let's run it again. While keep in mind, and keeping on that island, he's going against gods and immortals as well too. People that can regenerate. People can do amazing things. And keep in mind, Gabimaru is only still human. He's doing feats that's unhuman things. Oh, my, keep mind you, he's still young.
No. It's gonna go off.
Oh, you good?
Sound like you're running out of steam.
I'm not running out of steam, sir. Nah. Go ahead. And that's all I got.
Okay.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
Hold on.
Go ahead, coach.
Whenever you're ready.
Right. All right. First of all, I need one big asterisk on everything Maul just said there, because I want y'all to keep in mind. I said asterisk.
Oh.
Give me my time. Yeah. Asterisk, because everything Maul just said there about his durability and his endurance, all that was augmented by Tao. And I don't think you remember that. But the girl that was coming to kill him literally said, hey, he's doing something to protect himself. And later on, you see a little pink hair girl like, oh, he's using Tao. He already knows how to use Tao. All that stuff you were just talking about, his awareness, his ability to reject being like head cut off, resist the fire, all that stuff, that's because of Tao. He don't got that base form. He got to use powers to get that stuff. You don't wonder who does have feats without having powers? Yor. Like when she caught a blade and snapped that in half with her bare hands, right? Gabimaru not doing that without Tao. Oh, is he? No, he not. No, he not. We all know that, right? Or when a bull was running towards Yor and her family, you want to know what she did? Took her two fingers like, yeah. Shut that whole bull down. A charging, rampaging bull Immediately, dismantled, done. Imagine you do that to Gabimaru now. You'd be like, got her looking like Sokka versus Ty Lee. Disrespectful. All right. Now let's go into some of the other stuff here. Oops, I just clicked something. Didn't mean to do that. All right, going over to the next thing here too. I also want to talk about her stamina and durability. And when she was on the Princess Lorelei, the ship, looking out for assassins, she was awake the entire time. That was 3 days and nights. She was just up, listening, and observing, so accurate and pinpoint that no matter what, if anybody made a sound, anything went off, she was immediately locked in and cued in. Gabimaru's not sneaking up on her. Yeah, trained assassins, people who were there specifically to take down her and her associate she was protecting. Yor was on it. Any inkling that they had any threat or bloodlust, you immediately pinpointed, oh, this bloodlust coming from that direction, you. And then she'd be able to go and shut them down without anybody even finding out. Now you have this guy with the sickle and chain weapon that decides, hey, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna just go try and fight Yor anyways. And Yor not only needs to beat this guy, she needs to do it discreetly so people don't realize, and she also needs to learn how to combat against this weapon here, because he has a unique weapon, right? And the entire time, you know what she did? She put on a mask and made it seem like it was a circus act. And she was specifically doing flourishes and dances on the fly that she just made up to trick people into thinking it was just a performance, as she beat the brakes off of this man, right? Dodging all his attacks as he was throwing the chain and sickle and everything going around too. Shut that man down, knocked him out, put him onto the side. Like, all right, show's over. Bye, everybody. This is the one you're talking about. The assassin that can kill people, but nobody even realizing that they were dead in the middle of a full crowded room of people. She's extremely precise and accurate with everything that she does. And as for her physical skills, she, again, has gone over all sorts of different people, all sorts of different specialists and martial arts styles. On that ship, you see people coming in and just like, aha, I'm the assassin that's over this. I have the greatest shooting ability in the world. You see Yor just run up, and it just cuts to them being defeated. Aha, come up, I'm the greatest sword. And she just cuts to being defeated again. Because these are off screens for Yor. The best in the world, off screens, low key. Like, they don't even matter to her. And again, this is throughout the entire course of the night when she's going body for body for body for body for body. Not against no scrubs like Gabimaru, some random criminals and thugs that he happened to kill. We're talking about some elite assassins, some of the best coming after her and the people she's in charge of taking care of. Murked, dead, instantly. All right? Now, moving on from there, too. Like, that mentioned her battle IQ and her durability here. I also want to touch on... One second here, I apologize. Just her physical strength, too. I wanted to touch on this. Because Yor got some insane strength feats. Like, when, again, somebody was threatening Anya, she walked up, kicked that man in the chin so hard his head got stuck in the ceiling. Yeah, he's dead. All right. Or, most impressively, I think, when she thought somebody had kidnapped Anya, there's a car in the road, she jumps in the middle of the road, kicks that thing out of the street. Car, into the road. All right. She just got way more feats, way more better examples. Now, another fight I want to bring up, too, is Yor versus Lloyd. Because Lloyd, as we know, is one of the best fighters in the show. He is a world-class spy. He knows darn near every martial art. He's been able to infiltrate and disguise his people. And he's every other person that we've seen be skilled like as a fighter in the show. Lloyd is low diffed that we've seen. And he's easily beaten them. The only time he ever got beat when he was already shot and injured. And he just got barely outbeat. Because you see the guy, and the guy's just, oh, snap. Oh, you almost got me there. And now, look at Yor. Yor's going up against Lloyd. Lloyd is on the back foot like, yo, she about to knock me out. And she has knocked him out before, too. Kicked that man in the chin, also sent him to the moon. He's landing on his feet. Like, oh, it's okay, I ate that. I slump immediately. So again, I'm saying, like, Yor just got better feats overall. She's done more in the series to show she's a more capable fighter. Her techniques are way more precise, way more accurate. She does more with her strength and her skills to defeat people. Now, another thing I wanted to touch on.
That's time.
Oh, that's time. Okay. All right.
All right, we about to get into another 2 minutes more. You got 2 minutes to attack his points because, boy, he dragging.
All right.
Yes,
he dragging like crazy. And I want to also clarify Ty. Ty, yes, the Tao does exist in.
I didn't start it yet. Goddamn. All right, go ahead.
All right, man. Okay, you start the time and you just don't want to stop. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Ty, I want to go ahead and address the same fact about Tao. Yes, there's Tao in it, but the Tao is mostly sword used for Gabimaru in the case of his Nishu. Now, when it comes to hardening his body and be able to not be captured from the sword, no, that is strictly rigorous training that he went through the village where he's able to harden his body. And the reason he said that, because when speaking to the woman in the jail cell, she asked about why come you would and you willing to leave. He said, because of his training, I'm able to harden. Go ahead. I'm wrong?
No, keep going. Keep going. Don't worry about him.
Okay. Shit. But
Throw him in
anyway,
jail.
so it.
Give him some extra.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but anyway, and when jail say, hey, explain because of the training that he went through. Now it also shared that, hey, you know what? He was able to do that also subconsciously. So you can take subconsciously as a form of, hey, you know what? He may be using Tao, but in this quote unquote, and as he's going, he's saying, hey, because of my training, and it showed that through the Risen's training, going through flames, going fighting in the dojo where people coming to assassinate you. Hey, when you laying on these dead bodies, and also being him to read foresight, that's not through also from him, quote unquote, is any fighter of any person who trained going through a person who fighting, just like Rico just mentioned about boxing. If any person notice, hey, you're looking at some person's feet, you can predict what the person is doing. And because of he was doing all stuff he been as an assassin, he's able to predict people's foresight based on the person's previous movement. I never said he using power to do that. I specifically said he basing it off of the person's previous movement. That is human stuff where, hey, we can go ahead and predict and understand what's going on. So I want to make sure we sit there and attack, because I want to make sure, hey, we never attack anything using Tao. We avoid anything, and he's going against people that are using it. Not once anything to fit that I brought up that he's using that Tao. And so, damn, my last point, I want to make sure I forget this one. Where is this one at?
Keep going. You got an extra 10 seconds. Go ahead. Hurry up.
Damn, I missed it. I don't know where the fuck I put that last point at. It's okay. I missed it. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Get the timer.
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Whenever.
All right. So again, you can choose what you want to believe. I'm telling you, I know for a fact that the durability feats that you were talking about were because of Tao. He hardened his neck because of Tao. He was resisting the being pulled by the bulls because of Tao, right? So these things are because of the power system in the show, not because of his raw skill. Next thing, you wanted to bring up the training in the village. You want to know what the ninjas taught each other? Yo, go sacrifice yourself. That's what the ninjas taught each other, low-key. They're like, hey, if it's not looking the best in that fight, just take yourself out. Just blow yourself up in order to, do some damage. That's what they taught people. Gabimaru's going to be like, oh, snap. She's a bit tougher than I thought. Let me go. Just murk himself trying to pull off his explosion or some nonsense, right? Because that's what he does. He, again, always is consistent. Yes, that's his personality type, is to go into the fight, feel like he's losing, and either try to run away or try to take down the enemy and himself at the same time. Tell me how many times he's done. He's done that 3-4 times in the series already, all right? That's his personality, right? Now, the other thing I wanted to bring up too was one of the speed feats from Yor as well. There was a time when the gardener, the handler that gives Yor all her missions, wanted to make sure she was still, on her game. So he takes his spear and he stabs it at her face. It is this close to her face, and she's looking in the opposite direction. And she's like, whoo, weave. She just felt the tip of the spear and managed to just limbo underneath that thing. Too. So again, we were talking about Gabimaru sneaking up on her. That's not happening. I'm telling you for a fact that's not happening. And again, just going back to some of Gabimaru's things. Gabimaru as a fighter overall, he's a scrapper. He tries to figure things out. But at the end of the day, he's really bad when it comes to fights against people that he doesn't feel like he has the upper hand. If he can't sneak you, if he can't use his powers, if you limit his bag like that, he's either just going to run or he's just going to get taken out. I truly, sincerely think that. He just doesn't have a deep enough bag in just the skills department in order to fight. We've never seen anything specifically from him. Even in one of the latest fights, he started biting people because he's like, I can't do nothing. Bite. That's it. And again, he gonna try to bite you or you're gonna grab him by the jaw.
That's time. All right. That's time.
Boy.
All right. I just give me a couple of seconds because I ain't gonna hold you the second half. I just started fact checking because I don't know who is telling. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to find out if Tao is actually used because from so far from what I read, it does not seem like Tao is actually what he used to enhance his body because he has a specific type of Tao which he does use to produce the flames, which Maul said, which the fire because he has fire Tao. That's the type of Tao he has. I'm trying to find out where it says that he used Tao to. I went to ChatGPT to look it up.
So
I was like,
you don't even got to ChatGPT. You go in there, right? It says in the first. Listen, it says in the first episode, Gabimaru does not consciously use Tao to avoid being beheaded. Instead, he uses survivors to do intense physical training and the ninja and a subconscious desire to live.
Yeah, I know. I see that too because, like I said, right here it says the same thing. It says no, Gabimaru does not consciously used Tao throughout the entirety of his life or his career.
I didn't say consciously. I was saying passively. But again, if you want to take that out, that's fair.
No, I'm just saying because like I'm asking Rico. Rico, how do you feel about it? Because I just looked it up and Tao is it's almost like Nin for
Yeah, but Hunter. I felt what Maul said countered it pretty good.
What do you mean?
Like what he said during the debate of how he doesn't use it with the rigorous training with the swords and cutting it.
Right.
So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna let it stand because I didn't feel like outside of the other example with the fire, okay, I can understand that because you're being burned alive. But with the sword and hardening your body, I feel like that wasn't. And then he brought a canon example where the girl, like, we got to go by the canon material. So unless Ty can show us something that shows that he was using Tao that whole time, I think
I don't think it was ever stated that he was using Tao the whole time. What Ty was trying to say is that later on in the show, there is a moment where the girl looks at him and is just like, oh, he's using Tao now, basically, like from what he was doing. Which he was using his flamer attacks when he did that. When he was doing that, she seen him using the fire attack. And I can see why you can equate that to like, oh, he already knows because there's another woman who also uses ki. She calls it ki from her village, but the guy who she was fighting was like, that's Tao. But that's the thing, you really can't escape it because in the show, apparently everything has Tao, even inanimate objects.
Okay.
So it's like everything in the universe is made out of Tao. Exactly. So it's like, how do you really
I see what you're saying.
What's Tao? Because like, am I breathing right now? Am I using Tao? Like, I don't know.
Well, go ahead. Let's what you got?
All right, so let me do this breakdown. That does change one thing, but it doesn't really change too much more. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you.
Who'd you give fighting style to?
All right, so this is the thing.
They didn't bring up much.
They really didn't bring up much about the fighting style. Y'all both didn't bring up much. Out of the both of you, I feel like Maul brought up a little bit because he was just like, oh, when he was fighting the big guy, he was going through the ninjutsu. But then Ty was trying to counteract the point, saying that he's more of a ninja. He doesn't really fight.
Yeah.
Square up.
I also mentioned the sickle guy.
Yeah, you did mention a single guy, but that's not a technique.
Oh, you mean the fighting?
I don't know what fighting style like, you
didn't even go into like, oh, when she fights, she usually uses these two pointy needles. You didn't even say that. Like, that's a fighting style. You just like.
Well, I'm saying we're talking about straight hands, so she don't got the weapon. So I was just talking
even
about,
then, like,
but we should still know what type of martial arts she got trained.
I mean, he did say like she kicked the guy up into the ceiling,
but that's not a fighting style.
But she has strength though.
That is strength. So that's just brute fighting style. She got a strength fight.
Y'all both didn't really bring up fighting style. I had to give that.
I gave the edge to Maul because he said ninjas. Yeah.
So, but technique.
That was the same thing, bro. I gave it to Maul. He didn't say no technique. He just said situation she was in.
All right, but canon event, I'm definitely giving it to Ty. Yeah, Ty ate you, bro. He was like, when Yor threw the scope, she was dancing with this person. Spear to the face, she moves out the way. You know what I'm saying? She noticed. I don't know. You didn't bring that point up, but I would have brought that point up.
Yeah,
when she first meets Floyd. That she noticed that he was noticing her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Like he was just like, who is that? Oh yeah, that's the. Yeah. And he was like, oh, you noticed me. He was like, oh, what? How you know?
Yeah.
They noticed each other. Whatever. But I would have brought that point up. But I'm not going. But yeah.
Canon
examples. Yeah, Ty kind of gave you that. Fighting IQ. I gave it back to Ty.
Yeah, just slightly. Maul brought up 3. Again, but then those Ken examples tied into the IQ as well too.
All right.
But Maul brought up 3 good with the giant.
But I felt like you could have brought up more because once again you could have brought up when he fought the first guy with a whole bunch of weapons. And he had like the armor embedded into his skin or something. You could have brought up so many. There's so many fights Gabimaru been in. So I don't understand why Ty said. I said he don't really fight like that. I was just like,
capping, bro. That's what he did.
I was capping heavy.
I was like,
super cap.
Yeah, I love to water down characters, bro.
I was like, I don't be fighting for real. He's a ninja.
Wait. What's crazy is niggas was getting mad at me when I was watering down Odin. This nigga watered down everyone's character.
I was mad about that.
But no, he was basically saying like, "Oh, he a ninja. He don't fight
nobody."
That don't mean a goddamn thing.
But yeah, back to he did give us more examples where Yor had to figure something out
Yeah,
in her fights.
Yeah.
Yor did
okay.
have to figure a little more things out in the examples that Ty gave me. Like I said, there's some examples you could have used more, but you just did.
He gave one more than you did to me, like one or two more examples.
So I gave that to
Gotcha.
Ty, and then
Durability and stamina. I still gave it a Maul. I ain't gonna lie.
I did give that one. Like,
Yeah,
you didn't give me no durability.
the 3 nights
'Cause I ain't
and
gonna hold
whatever.
you.
That's not much.
No,
You said 3 nights and something. She
stayed up. Like she
That's
stayed up
not
for 3
much.
nights. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
but
that's cool.
but I'm not gonna hold you. In Spy Family, Yor does not get touched.
Yeah,
She really
literally.
doesn't. She don't get to-
You don't get those though.
Sounds like I don't really got much to work with.
Yeah.
That's the best I get.
Floyd gets touched. Like when he had to fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He goes through the ringer way more.
For sure.
His knees were wobbling.
Yeah. But I said, oh my god, let me play this off. No, that was a nice kick.
So what you had debate quality?
I get that it's easy. I ain't gonna hold you. Just for anybody at home, when it comes to me, if you're not gonna use your time, you better bring some shit.
Yeah, bro.
Don't come with.
Gotcha.
Oh, you came with weak sauce that first 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and
you
then
did.
said that's all I need to say.
All
I
right,
was
all
like,
right.
No, it's not.
What?
All right.
Like 30 seconds went
Gotcha.
by. You have a whole minute and a half. I was looking at the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
you better say some shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
Right.
All right.
So you also gotta remember some people might not know who Gabimaru is.
Yeah,
This is
you
our
gotta
chance to
explain who
introduce
Gabimaru is.
who
You got-
the character
You
All
should
right.
have been like, okay, this is Gabimaru the Hollow. He's the top assassin of Japan.
Well, he didn't get to
Da-da-da.
that. He didn't get to that.
He got to that later. But it's the fact that you wasted a minute and a half, and then look, you was at the end talking about some. Where's my point? Where's my point? You could see
You could
you
have
had
used it.
time. You had time.
Yeah.
You gave
All
up
right.
the time.
So
Hey, learning curve.
But you have to come
you
with some
gotta-
hype.
that
really made
taxes and Goku always losing. You gotta hit us with
Oh my
something.
gosh, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn.
Goku always lose, bro.
Not tonight.
Every time.
Not tonight.
Okay, I'll give you that.
My God. You see that? You see that? Not tonight.
Noted.
So Ty won, right? What you had?
Oh, my thing, they actually even. They 3-3.
They
Am I
3-3.
missing one?
How?
You have to be missing one.
It's 5 categories.
Quality.
It can be 3-3.
Because you gave debate quality.
No. Fighting
So,
style, Maul.
debate quality.
Technique, Maul. Canon event, examples, Ty. Fighting IQ, Ty.
Oh, there's a total bar down there.
There's a total bar down there, but I didn't do the numbers one, so
All right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I got
I'm about to
61
give-
to
But what about
75.
stamina durability? If you get that to me, then I got the edge. Because
No,
that's
it's
5
3-3 because
categories.
he also has debate quality.
No, just whatever you think. Whatever you think.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Wait,
So
hold
he
on.
got
Wait, no, hold on. So then it will be Rico. Rico will break the tie. Doesn't matter because Rico. They say Rico picked Ty, then Ty wins. And if he picks me, then I win.
Like, all right. So, Rico, who do you feel? Because I got it somewhat even. Because, like I said, Ty didn't bring up certain points. with
Yeah,
the
I
stamina
deducted
and
Ty crazy in the first two. Like you didn't give me nothing, bro. What really saved you was them canon examples,
canon examples.
the fighting IQ,
right.
and
And then he actually
debate
used
quality.
his time.
Yeah, and then he did push back a lot more. You didn't really push too much outside of the first thing when you said he's gonna you said something about like Yor is gonna be knocked out or something like that. I felt like Ty just had you in the defense as soon as he brought that
Well,
up.
yeah, because when he brought up
And-
the towel, I feel like
Yeah,
Maul
that
had
puts you
to,
in the defense and
Maul
that
had
threw you
to
off your
attack
game.
that point. So he
Yeah,
had to
he
waste
did.
time to be like, wait, no.
But you never gave me a full reason
Gotcha.
why Gabimaru would put her in a situation where Ty would have to defend. So
Right.
that's why I'm gonna give it to Ty.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could go with that. So yeah, Ty got that one.
He got that over his debate.
His
setup
debate
and how
was definitely better.
He got you. He got you.
He
over
did.
that.
He put you on the back foot with the like I said with the towel thing.
Yeah.
But so I can see where you was coming from because you did have to attack that point.
Which was good.
Because if you would have let that point stand, yeah, you would have just
Yeah,
straight up
yeah,
lost. Yeah, you
Yeah.
couldn't let that point
Yeah.
stand.
Which was good. But like CJ said, bro, use your time because you could have destroyed the point at the
Yeah.
end, and then you could have gave us a scenario of how Gabimaru
Right.
loses, and
'Cause
you didn't. give us that much.
Gabimaru still has sauce. Like you see how he fights.
Yeah.
That nigga do the flips.
Yeah,
and the
I do.
kicks
I
and the
do.
jumps and the
He can do.
whatnot.
once he mentioned the whole Tao thing, I got focused on that. My main focus was I need to break this down.
No, I can
I don't want nothing
because
else.
that's detrimental, but at the same time, you should have just bomb. That's not true. Whatever, and then kept it pushing and been like, well,
Come back.
Gabimaru, this is how his fighting style works. He uses mostly legs. Yor uses legs too, but he does the flips. Like that one time when someone tried to kick him, that nigga was on the foot, and he was just like, oh, you're a foot. And then one thing he did bring up,
but also did bring up though, hey, his ability to go ahead and find out and go against people that regenerate. I also brought that up too.
Did you?
How he fought? Yes, I did.
I missed that part. I was looking at my stuff.
Yeah,
you should bring that up. He goes against superhero. He did say,
but you did. That's why I gave you stamina. I gave you the stamina,
and then
and durability.
One counterpoint that Ty made, I felt like he thought made it work for him, but I was just like, that's a counterpoint for you. It's the whole once again. He was using his teeth thing because once again, this is a fight.
Yeah, I was like, CJ just brought that up.
I just used that for Goku. Why would you bring that up and be like, oh, Gabimaru be biting people? You damn right, he be biting people. Yeah, bite that bitch.
That ain't gonna work for CJ. As soon as you said, I was like, tired.
I was like, yeah.
No, I was trying to give the fight away. Huh?
So I'm gonna pretty much at the end of the day,
ran out of time.
I
was trying to lead off of your joke.
Because in the beginning, when they was like, okay, kill everybody here and whoever's left go to the island, that boy literally ripped somebody's throat out with his teeth. That boy's like, I was like, oh,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah. So, but yeah, also, I wish you would have went a little bit more into the technique in the school. You kind of left. Like I was like, yeah,
they don't talk about it. They only talk about the village.
I was very interested.
I think he did everything that the show.
The show hasn't showed enough of the village.
Yeah,
I'm
not
going
village.
to
Yeah, that's it.
You learn anything?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No, they don't talk about what they learned. They don't talk about the technique. They just talk about the training of how gruesome.
That's
all it is.
You should have brought up that he killed more people, though. I think he killed more people.
He definitely did.
Yeah, he killed way
more people.
He killed way more people. That's how he got. But I talk about that. I said that's how he gained it. I said that's how he got the name Hollow. Because he climbed up the ranks and he was top. That's how he got the name Gabimaru the Hollow.
Every 5 seconds I would have been like, "Hey, he killed people." That nigga did.
Yeah. From what I remember, it was very vague of what you said though. But anyways, man, we're not gonna keep critiquing Maul. We all got stuff to work on, like me. But I'll be back stronger, man. Y'all Kenshiro fans, I hope I let y'all down. Y'all let me know what I left out. But today the OGs took it. Ty and CJ finally got they get back today. So
my first win at a tournament so far is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
My first win at a tournament so far.
If y'all watch the last episode, man, maybe it might go on the not the $9.99. What's it called? The Patreon. Once we get that going. Okay. But boy, was me and CJ going at it to the point CJ just went silent. He had a I might drop that, but I had the whole thing. We were going at it over the rules.
But we had to have an understanding. I was like, bro,
I
what?
see was from my left side. I'm in the next day. I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, CJ shut down. That nigga was hot. My bad, brother. You gonna be all right.
But like, make sure you check out all the other stuff. We got a lot of stuff coming out. We got the merch still. Check out this. That's Akaza right there. With Snowflake, man. And look at Aokiji right here, man. Clean. So check it out. If you see something that catches your eye,
perfect for the winter right now.
Exactly. And then also to make sure you comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Share it with a friend too. If you like this debate, let other people know so they can come in, they can contribute. All right, because we got a lot of good debates in the comments all the time. And of course, if you like the episode, we're gonna be coming back again with the next part, which has got some big names coming up. Only thing I'll say is Yuji Rohanma.
Hey, this next match is the last of the first round. We on to the second round.
We're moving on to the second round.
So we'll catch you in the next one.
So hold on, before we go, I just got one thing to say. What, is it connected to the thing?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to play.
Connected to what?
He's kind of losing the order here.
It's connected to it.
Is that the winning it?
Don't get us copyright.
Oh yeah, bro. Chill. All right, man. That might not make the episode, but
I'm dead.
like I said, no, we'll see. We'll see what YouTube says.
Put it on the remix it.
Okay. Peace.